Along the interstate, heading west from where I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico, is the desert. It's not hard to imagine why the Bible frequently uses the desert to challenge us to a change of heart. The desert is a place of focus, a place of testing where you might do battle with evil, a place of discovery, of decision. My father was a wandering Aramean, our first reading says. It's from a liturgical text for the annual Israelite celebration of harvest. That event sought to remind the people of their desert journey from slavery in Egypt. In the desert, they had been tested, and sometimes they failed those tests. The harvest ritual would help them recommit to God. We're also in the desert with Jesus today, as Luke describes his temptation by the devil. Now, we may imagine, what did Jesus have to discover or decide? He's both divine and human, but his divinity doesn't negate his humanity, which means he still had to learn, to grow, to confront temptations. Luke's version of the temptations shows us the human Jesus wrestling in the desert with the demons of his role as Messiah. Would he meet everyone's expectations, court popularity and fame? Now, to inaugurate, as one scripture scholar says, the new Israel, where in the past God's people had made bad choices, bad decisions, Jesus would risk rejection and persecution. Lent is often compared to a desert time. Remember the purpose of Lent: a time of preparation of candidates for the Easter sacraments and a time of renewal for those already baptized. For both groups, it's a time of testing, which is meant to strengthen and deepen Christian identity. Our Lenten practices ought to unite us to those preparing for initiation, and in that communal relationship, we all come to deepen our identity as Christians. This Lent might be a good time to recall our personal journeys and those of our families, our ancestors. For example, today I might tell you, my grandparents were wandering Europeans. They came to a new land seeking to escape poverty or persecution. Who were your ancestors? What symbolic deserts did they cross? And during this Lent, how might we reach out in solidarity to the immigrants of today? We share with them a common identity, children of one Creator. In the Lenten desert, may our Creator test our commitment to one another.